class. Our topic today on civic education is the role of individual and government in maintaining traffic regulation. Remember, in our last class, we were able to discuss traffic regulation. I would say that traffic regulation are those rules, are those regulations, are those laws that guide road users when using the road. There are those rules and regulations that guide you as a user, and you as a motorist, or you as a pedestrian, and you as a cyclist, or you as anything on the road. Those laws that guide you, those things that you bear in mind to know that whenever I am going for, whenever I'm walking on the road, these are the things I should obey. These are the things I should abide in. I also discuss the people that uses the road, which we mentioned: the motorists, the cyclists, the pedestrian, and so many of them. Alright, so today we are looking at the roles of individual, the particular role of individual, the role you and I have to play in making sure that the road traffic regulations are being maintained. Alright, so we first of all look at the individuals. We say that obeying traffic rules and regulations, that is the first role of an individual. As an individual, it is your duty to make sure that the traffic rules and regulations are being obeyed. Those places, those things that you are being asked to do. Don't drink when you are driving. Don't smoke when you don't overspeed. Always respect other road users. Be mindful of the people around you. Know where to walk on when you are using the road. These are traffic. These are traffic rules and regulations. Being able to obey those things, knowing where to be at the right time, being at the right place at the right time. For example, for pedestrians, you are being asked that when you are walking at night, you're not supposed to wear clothes that are that are dark. You're supposed to wear clothes that are reflective, especially green and white, so that you can be able to tell that a person is walking on the road. These are simple rules. As a road user, if you don't obey these rules, there will be multiple accidents. The reason for the accidents we have in our country today, and even in the entire world today, is as a result of people not obeying this traffic regulation. It's as a result of people not abiding by the rules and regulation guiding the road. Alright? The second one is considering other road users and putting their safety in mind. When you are walking on the road and you don't consider other people, that means you are being selfish, because you are not driving only for yourself. You are driving for everybody on that road at that particular point. Are you getting what I'm saying? You are driving for everybody on that road at that particular point. Because if you are being selfish enough to drive only for yourself, if any accident should occur, you are not the only one that will be affected. Everybody on the road will be affected. Your car will be affected. You yourself, your life will also be in danger. So when you consider other people in living on the road, when you consider other people in making sure that your vehicle is very okay, by checking all the things you're supposed to check on your vehicle at the right time, before leaving your house in the morning, it will help to consider other people. Because you are not being self-centered and saying, okay, I'm the only one that is using the road, so I should do anything I like. No, you should also consider other road users. Number 3 is that we should be able to obey traffic signs, road signs. And what are the road signs? I told you in our last class that green says go, and red says stop, and amber says get ready. So if you can be able to obey these road signs, staying at a particular place when you say you should stop, and moving when you say you should move, not when the thing, maybe the traffic lights is saying one more seconds to go, and that is when you are planning to leave. That is not the right thing, because another car might be coming, and the two of you might collide, and that will cause a very huge accident that will affect everybody. Alright, the next one is obey traffic authorities and agencies. There are agencies that are being mapped out to make sure that we obey these traffic rules and regulations. If we don't obey them, that means we are disobeying the government. We are disobeying authorities. We are supposed to obey them. You are not, don't be a type of road user that give tips or give stipend to all these authorities, and then you can be allowed to behave anyhow you wish on the road. No, be a traffic user that obey authorities and agencies, because they are the one representing the government at that particular point in time. Because anytime you see them, you see the what? The government, right? The next one is people should not destroy roads or road signs in period of violence, especially during riots, during conflicts. People should not destroy road users. In fact, anybody that is being caught destroying road is being severely punished, because one, you are not, even if you are the one that built the road, or even if you are not the one that built the road, you have no rights to go and destroy properties, because any road that is being constructed is government's own property. You don't have any right, no matter the anger in you, no matter whatever is making you offended, or maybe you are feeling offended about a particular thing, that wouldn't give you any right to destroy any road that is not built by you. But even if you are the one that built it, you shouldn't what? Destroy it, all right? Traders should avoid selling along road and expressways. Traders should avoid this at all costs, because when traders decide to bring their market to the road, what happens? There will be traffic jams. There will be a lot of hold up. There will be a lot of distractions everywhere. Motorists will not even know the one they are trying to avoid. They don't know if they are avoiding the cyclists. They don't know if they are avoiding the pedestrians. They don't even know if they are avoiding the traders. A marketplace is a place of buying and selling, not on the road where people can walk freely. A road is a place that is so big that people can freely walk. Do you understand? When traders turn road into what? To market, it becomes a problem, because it will be leading to so many what? Accidents. So these are the things individuals should be able to do to make sure that they obey what? They maintain traffic regulation. Alright, let's look at the government. What the government should do in maintaining traffic regulation. The first one is what? Construction of road with relevant road signs. It is the duty of the government to construct road. It is the duty of the government to make sure that the road the masses are using are in order. It is the duty of the government to do a routine check from time to time to make sure that even the road that was formerly constructed is still in a good condition. Do you understand? So that is the work of what? The government. You ensure traffic lights are erected at strategic locations. Yes. It is also the duty of the government to ensure that traffic lights are being what? Erected at what strategic what? Location. Because one good thing that traffic light does is that it helps you see. Even when your car light is or car lamp is not giving you the proper light that you need, this traffic light will help you get to the particular place you want. So the government should try their possible best to erect traffic lights in all these places. Number one, it will reduce accidents. Number two, it will reduce theft. Number three, it will reduce armed robbery. Because you will see somebody when the person is coming. You can be able to detect, oh, this is what this person is planning to do, or this is what this person is not trying to do. But if there is darkness everywhere, anything can happen. Accidents can occur, theft can occur, armed robbery can what? Occur. Are we together? The next one is what? Funding of traffic agencies. The government, is the duty of the government to make sure that these traffic agencies are being properly funded. Because if they are not properly funded, they will become so lazy in doing their job. They will be like, since I'm not being paid for this particular thing, why will I even be bothering myself? But if the government made it a duty to make sure that they are properly funded, then these traffic agencies will put in their best in making sure that everything is moving smoothly. The next one is what? Punishment of traffic offenders. Anybody that causes any mayhem on the road should be what? Properly punished. The person shouldn't be let what go. In fact, some time ago in Abuja, if you are a traffic offender, the first thing they do over there in Abuja is to take you to a mental home. We go to a mental home to ascertain that you are okay. That is when they will now start sanctioning you for any particular thing. By the time you visit a mental home once or twice, you will know that this is the right thing to do and that's what doing it. So government should derive a means to what? Punish traffic offenders. This will help them. This will enlighten them to make sure that they obey the rules and regulations guiding the road. The next one is enlightenment campaign on traffic regulation. The government should make sure that there are campaigns to enlighten people, to tell people the right thing to do. There are campaigns to tell people this is what to do at any particular time. Because the truth is that most of these road users don't know some traffic rules and regulations. But if there is this enlightenment campaign, road users should be able to know that these are the things I'm supposed to do at any point in time. Establishment of traffic agencies, which includes now these traffic agencies, they are the ones that will make sure that those rules and regulations are properly obeyed, right? One of these agencies is the Federal Road Safety Commission. They are the general overseer of anything that has to do with the road, because they are the one that will give you the license. They are the one that make sure you obey the rules, right? So in short, you can call them the FROSC. We have the Vehicle Inspection Office, the VIO. They are the one that make sure that any vehicle that goes on the road is properly inspected and properly checked to make sure that the vehicle is worthy for the road. Right? The next one is the Transport Department of the Nigerian Police. That is the traffic warders. They are the ones that control the traffic. They are the ones that make sure that the traffic is not on the road, and they make sure that all those hold-up we have at some strategic places are being managed and controlled. We also have the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. They also help the police and the Federal Road Safety Commission to make sure that the road is properly managed. All right. So this is where we will call it a day for our topic today. Remember our topic: the role of individual and government in maintaining traffic regulation. Make sure you read your book, and then for your evaluation, you are going to list at least 5 roles individuals play in maintaining traffic regulation. I will see you in my next class. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye.